LJ getting on here with me. And he's a local strategist, expert, credit repair, business, finance. And we've been doing some work together. I'm extremely excited, and I know we're going to do some businesses together as well. His name's LJ. He's getting on here in just a minute. I'm having him live with me. This is my first live guest. My name is Marshall Strong, and I've been selling real estate for 22 years, making over 13 million, selling over 2,000 homes, buying 38 doors in 38 years at the age of 38. All right, let me see if he's going to get on here real quick. In the meantime, I will entertain you. So my name is Marshall Strong. Never call me wrong. You can call me Marshall Strings. My name's spelled with an A, pronounced Strong. All right, let's go. Let me know when, LJ, let me know when you're on. All right, who do I have on here? Please tell me your name and where you're from, and they got off. Cool. Who are you? Where are you from? All right, so I he's downloaded. Made $1 million within 3 years, but it was really the knowledge that I built up. It took me some time. So, been grinding since I was 15. Learned so many things over. A lot of people ask me if I could go back, what would I do differently? And it would be get a mentor. So YouTube's amazing. They didn't have this when I was out. So, they say you're the average of the circle that you spend your most time with. And that is truth. So if you're around a bunch of average people, you're going to be average. So you got to get around people better than you. And we don't do this because of our egos, because we think we know everything. When you have a poor mindset, you'll argue with the ability to be wrong, even though I can show you on paper that you're wrong. You'll argue that you're right. Your ego won't let you. I used to be like that. I'll admit it, but I'm definitely open to learning because I've been burnt a lot of times. So now I want to learn. A smart man learns from his mistakes. A wise man learns from others. But LJ has taught me some things I never knew. He's very creative. He's been doing back credit with people for a long time. Guys, I don't care what situation you're in. If you look for a way out, you will find it. And LJ was one of my ways out. And I've been looking for a while because I've been doing a lot of different things. So he's given me the ability to do things I couldn't do without him. So I'm trying to get people to help. He's even rebuilding my credit because that whole circle thing, I had a 750 when I met my ex-kid's mom. She had a 500. When the relationship was over, I had a 5-something. She had a 7-something. It's funny how it turned. That's how it worked out. But that's right. You just got to keep your circle strong and keep improving yourself to get better. That's how your circle becomes better. So let me see if LJ is going to get on here because I've already been on for 3 minutes. You should be getting on. So he's got a lot of things. So I'll give you an example. So I have a client looking at an $845,000 home, get them outside of their comfort zone. Doing 2-1 bite out. So they got some cash coming in, but I give them a backup plan. You can pull out a loan. Boom. You're making $50,000 more a year by having this more expensive home, plus the other house you have. So we're going to start leveraging the tools you have so you can utilize your time. Earlier on a video, Pixel Smith, how you doing? I am driving. This is the most efficient time for me to do videos. My mind is focused. So I'm driving. Thank you for your concern. I've been doing this for 41 years, minus 15, so quite a bit, 26 years now. You call it ADHD. I got a lot of brain power, so I can do a lot of things at once. But really, I read a book on multitasking. It's not good for us. But doing two things, like driving and talking, that's okay. I will get lost sometimes. Full speed and handbrake drift. Yeah, baby. Wagwan? What is Wagwan? Boat? Anyways, is anybody out there a business owner? Can anybody out there use more money? So I grew up poor as hell, And I just said real estate is the biggest thing I could think of selling and making money. And it's real simple. You buy 10 homes, you don't have to work anymore. You got $2 million versus assets going up over 20 grand a month. Now I can borrow against that and I don't have to work. So I did that at the age of 35, actually. 38, I had enough to not have to work anymore. That for some reason, I didn't know how to sit still. I wasn't selling homes anymore, and I ended up buying 7 homes in a week in Missouri, and I learned $1 million lesson. But from every mistake you make, it will 10x you and your business if you actually learn from it. That's the key. Thank you. Driving safe, man. It's a greeting. It's a greeting. I love it. Wawan, I think you're yes in U.S. Let's do some business overseas. I'm trying to get some, take the U.S. dollar and make some, buy a lot of stuff like in Philippines or anywhere. I got people that work there. I just sent somebody $130, which was like 170,000 pesos or whatever they call it over there, Philippines. All right, waiting for this guy to get out. Give me a second. I'm gonna sit down. That's right. I want to do this with my lender and with my credit guy. I just trying to share some knowledge, some wisdom. But I got lost a lot of debt. That's right. So let's just strategize. Got a business, a lot of debt. So what kind of business do you have? Do you have any lines of credit? Are you leveraging? Are you using other people's money? So on that note, until I get my person on here, talking to somebody the other day, strategizing with him. He said he's got $1 billion brand in 3 years, $1 billion brand needs to borrow some money. I said I could get you 500. He's a credit guy too. I said I can get you $500,000 out of your business right now. He's had a business license for over a few years. Get you 500 grand out of that. Probably only needs 100 or two. He said, no, I wouldn't do that. I'll borrow other people's money. If the brand is going to be amazing, why not invest your own money? No, that's not the way. I'm like, all right, he's 47 years old, never been worth $1 million. So I did it at 38. So maybe you should listen to me. That's all I'm saying. Popsicle? You have a popsicle stand? Popsicles? Selling popsicles? By the way, the water is a great business. Water bottles, you bottle water, sell them. You can sell anything. Popsicles, I like it. Are you an ice cream man or are you, how many popsicles are you selling? That's all that matters. Numbers don't lie. How to earn money online. So I'll be honest. Have I earned any money online? No, I haven't. But I have people that have. I got a guy that worked for me on the marketing side. He's been earning drop shipping. He's doing drop shipping. He's doing marketing for. And that's something you can talk if you message me. I don't know what country you're from, but there's lots of ways, man. There you can market my company. You can run my Facebook. You've got to bring value to somebody else and duplicate yourself. So I would just need to know Amazon. There's all kinds of ways. I'm not a task. How do I say this? Eventually, one day I'll make money online, but I will have other people running it. I won't be doing it. So running ads, right? Like I used ads to sell 70 homes, 7 months. India, awesome. Yeah, message me later and we can do a one-on-one talk if you guys want. Setting up, running ads for people. That's the huge thing because I don't want to go in and edit and do all this stuff. So that's why I have people do it for me. All right, LJ was gonna get on here, and I'm running out of time. Where are we, hey, bro? Is there anything else? Anything I can teach you? I'm looking for people that are wanting to create a business. So I'll give you an example for online. Okay, online. You want to open a business online? Go get a depending on what country you're in, but I know in the U.S. you go get a IEN number, business number, and start running money through there with the business. You go find 10 businesses. You can run ads, charge them $250 a month or whatever your currency is, and you run ads for people, and then you run it through that, and then you do that for a year. Then you can pull money out on that to expand and hire people. How the LJ? Let me message him in 1 minute. It's the handle. God, I think it's Marshall. It's Marshall Strong. MARSHALSTRANG 10X. I think that's one of them. Tell me about this popsicle business. Is Obo still on? And if anybody wants to jump on with me, they can. MARANG 10X. I don't know how to comment in my own. You're on here already? One last time. Really? For real? Josh, are you messing with me? I'll message you. I'll comment when I get off this. Marshall Strong 10X with an A. 1L. Hold on here. Green screen. No. Oh, that's cool. Hey, I don't even know how to do any of this stuff. Love it. Add. Okay, we're adding LJ. LJ, you on?
Well, I like the green screen. How you doing, sir?
Well. I just
I get that. Sometimes
the beer, yeah.
it's the beer.
I told you I just got. I look like America. What is it? I like that hair. So, all
Well,
right.
I like that green screen back there. It's dope.
Thank you. I just figured that out. It's kind of cool. It's just that little pencil, or no, the little person with squiggly lines on the right of your screen. I had 13 minutes, so I've been talking, and there's it's just you and me right now, bro. But people will follow. Again, 13,000 subscribers. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned, because I'm telling you, this guy can get you money, and he can get you credit repair quick. 70 days. 70 days. 700 FICO score for any number under that. He'll get it over that. So, hey, tell me, what's the one thing you would tell your younger self if you could do it all over again? The one you got one to tell your 20-year-old self. What do you say?
Well, I can relate because I have kids that are that age. So what I tell them is always to respect their credit and how to build their credit.
Coming from a
Credit
credit
being
guy, I
number
love it, bro.
one. It could be the simplest thing, and then an LLC. I mean, you can start an LLC at any age, and if you want any kind of money for anything, an LLC is the way to go. But to pull money from an LLC, it needs to be matured. So if you have a mature LLC for at least 2 years, we can pull about 150,000 to 200,000 with very little credit. Very little credit.
Yeah, bro. No one ever taught me this, man. Shit, bro. That's crazy. Like, I wish I would have known this before I needed it.
Absolutely. Well, most people don't. Even the people that have money don't even understand how credit really works and how
They,
the
they're
LLC
afraid of it.
works.
They're afraid of it, bro. I can explain it to them, and they understand it. They're afraid of it, in my opinion.
Yep. I
They're
mean,
afraid of
scary
money.
money is no money.
Yeah, well, so I'm gonna say cash is key. This is my quote. I came up with this. Never heard before. Cash is king. Credit is the queen. She makes all the moves. You can
Absolutely.
borrow it. LJ, you can borrow that, bro. You like it or no? I came up with that.
Absolutely.
Have you ever heard that before?
I have heard cash is king, but I haven't heard about the queen part.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, because I came up with it, bro. Credit is queen. She makes all the moves. She's the hoe. You gotta hoe her out. You gotta hoe her out, bro.
Love it.
Thank you. So, what was I gonna tell you right now? Yeah, man. So I've been selling real estate for 22 years, and I know credit. I know about credit. I know how to fix credit. I don't know the things you know though, bro. I like just took my credit score. Tell me what you do with my credit score.
You really want me to tell them?
Yeah, bro. I'm an open book, bro. I'll pull it out right
Hey.
here and show you the 7.5 inches.
No. Well, I think we started you out. You were about almost you had the lays, derogatories, inquiries, the hard inquiries. I mean, you had quite a bit of stuff. I would say about a good 113 marks on the credit.
Yeah, that's
And
because I over leveraged,
we
bro. I was a millionaire at 30. Yeah, I got divorced. That's what
yeah,
happened.
yeah,
I
and
had an
that's what
800
happened.
before. I had an 800 before I met my baby mama. So I'm 100% open, bro. Tell me.
I'm the same way. I had an 860 and I got divorced 3.5 years ago, and she dropped it down to a 560, and now I'm back up at a 788. But I mean that's just what we do. So,
It's
but
life.
as
It's
far
life, bro.
as
Lessons.
but back to yours
Okay, go.
had yours. I mean,
So
we've
what'd you
only
do?
been working on yours 3 weeks, and I think I
Yeah,
got your credit up about a good 63 points already.
and I haven't made payments on things, bro. So how does that work? I'm not even making payments on stuff.
So in the credit world, you want that to go into delinquency. So when it goes there or a charge off, then that's when we can go in there and completely take it off the credit. So when it's completely taken off the credit, it's going to hurt your credit, but that's where we come in California, we call it a trade line account. And I say California because we're licensed out of Texas and Delaware. So we
Okay.
do stuff that's very fine line, but we can still operate in California and it's still legal. So, but in California, they call it a trade line. Once you remove things from the credit, it's going to affect your credit score. So to bring that back up, we basically we add you as an authorized user to a trade line account that has a 10,000 credit line or greater, and that's
Yeah.
going to report to your credit, and it's going to show the same thing that the other credit is showing. So within a month and a half, as soon as it reports the first reporting period, it's going to show on your credit. But these are mature trade line accounts. So which means is it's going to show that you had a $20,000 credit line for the last 7 years and you've been on
Yeah.
time making
Yeah.
payments. So with the credibility, now you can go get any loan you want. You can go get any money you need. It's the credibility is what pushes the credit, not just
Yeah.
the credit.
Everybody tries to pay their stuff off, bro. I tell people all the time, don't pay it off, pay it down. You need to keep making payments. Make minimum
Right.
payments. 110%.
You want to be at 20% ratio on any credit card,
Yeah.
anything you do in
Yeah.
credit life,
Yeah.
20%.
So I knew that. What I don't understand, I don't understand how you took all the other stuff off. You wrote letters and took. That's what you're. That's the.
Yeah, we pretty much can test everything on the credit, and when you challenge them with law, they don't. People sell a debt, so when stuff is on your credit, they can't sell a debt in some states. You can't transfer a debt, but a lot of these creditors sell the debt, sell the debt, sell the debt. Well, we come back in and fight them with the law side of it, and then they won't challenge us because of how we challenge them and how we fight them. Now, sometimes it doesn't work in the first round. It might take us 2 or 3 times to remove it, but even though we get the charge off removed off your name, they can't report on your name no more because we block them, but they can still come back legally and try to stick it back on again. I've seen it happen in some cases, and if that happens, then that's when we go over there and then we legally challenge them and we keep going. But we got a 96% success rate. So It's just the knowledge. When people come with us, they're paying for the knowledge and the experience, and like the name says, quickcreditloops.com. It's quick. They're all loops. We teach you the loops how to do it.
Credit guys over the years, bro. I never had anybody that's done what you're doing for me, so I appreciate you, man. That's why I have you on here, because I've been real estate 22 years. I've taught a lot of credit people. I've never had somebody take the bulls by the horns and do what you're doing. So I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. We try.
So let's say somebody's got good credit, business for a year or two. What do you do to get them more money out?
We build their Dun & Bradstreet, and once you build the Dun & Bradstreet, we make sure their personal credit is good, give them the credit worthiness, and then we can pull anywhere for the 5.
Yeah. So if a company, the gross or the net? Okay. Yeah. Got it. Cool, man. Was there anything else you want to share with anybody? I'm gonna send this out to some people I know trying to fix your credit. So, is there anything else you could tips you got?
About us is that we finance everybody. So our packages are online, pretty basic. I mean, we start as little as even $350 down. On the personal side, on the business side, we do 500 down. Then you make a few payments, and then once you're done, we get you financed. We build you a credit line. We finance the money, and then that's how we get paid. We get paid after your credit is up. We get you a line of credit so you can pay us, and then now you have a credit card. At least $10,000 credit card.
Hey,
So
I know a lot of people have fears of, because I had my parents had bad credit at one point, and they paid somebody, and that person took all their money and was supposed to let all the credit cards go, and then negotiate, and they ended up just robbing them, taking their money. So I've seen that with my own parents. So I'm definitely skeptical, and I've been around for a while. So that's why you've definitely done the work. You put your foot forward first with me and been helping me. So I appreciate you, man. And I'll definitely recommend you. So he's working on my stuff right now, and look forward to bringing you a lot of people, man. And I got a lot of business loans coming your way. So
awesome, I appreciate it. Yeah, just let me know however I can help.
When's that you were telling me earlier, the video you want to do with somebody? When's that going on? So I can put it in my calendar.
What is it again? What deal?
You were gonna for a guy want to do a video with you. You wanted to do that. When's that? So I remember. Do a live with somebody recently earlier. He had
Yes.
that guy.
That's another group from Pennsylvania, East Coast, and they are a manufacturing carpet cleaning machine. I guess they build trucks and equipment, and people that are in the carpet cleaning business
Yeah.
that are looking for money or looking for mentorship or looking for something on that with that world. We come in and we'll help them and show them how to get the business finance to buy their commercial equipment. And we got banks that'll lease. We got banks that'll purchase, and it's all based on the business.
It's cool, man. All right, brother. Well, let's jump on another one of these next week if we get more people on here. I'm sure we'll help some people here today. So I appreciate you and look forward to continue our success, my friend. Thank you, brother. God bless.
All right. Bye bye.